Hello everyone, welcome back. We're Nick and Sarah, a British couple who left the UK many years ago in search of something different. We have a passion for filmmaking and travel, and with our two little dogs, we're going to take on the world. Just after we finish building our van.
Welcome back to the channel, and today is weigh-in day.
The big test. Oh my goodness, have we saved weight on this van build compared to what it was? Quite nervous actually. I mean, we're really hoping that it's going to be quite a lot less than, you know, the maximum 3,500 kilograms.
Yeah.
We're hoping it's going to be a lot less, but I suppose time will tell.
As you can see from the start of the video, we just installed the grey water tank, finally put that back on.
That was a mission, getting under the van. There's not much room under there, I tell you, and it's all like rubbly where we're parked up, so you can just feel all the like little rocks in the back and in your back and stuff.
And the giant ants just biting
you.
There's
several
giving you a little massage.
But anyway, it's on, we're happy with it, and that's kind of like the last thing to add to the van before we weigh it. I think everything is now in the van.
The windows are still got to go in,
but the windows are, you know, they don't weigh much, do they? They only weigh I think, I don't know, like an extra 10 kilos, if that, by the time you've cut the sheet metal out, so that's not a biggie. And the awning, we are getting an awning fitted, which is 27 kilos, so we'll have to take that into consideration. And obviously our power stations and things, but that's just stuff, isn't it? That's kind of like stuff. So yes.
Let's get this van emptied and go and weigh him.
Yeah. So as you've seen from last week's vlog, we took little old Vinster to the coast, had a really nice time. It was good to have this little old van all back to normal, and now we're about to fill him full of crap again. Anyway, not for long. So the van is pretty much empty of everything, and I'm feeling quite nervous. We haven't driven this van at all since we started the build. It's been in this same spot pretty much for a long time. We're only going a few kilometers because there's a weigh-in station just on the outskirts of the village, but you know, we're a little bit worried that things are going to fall off. I mean, the van is secure. We've done it as best we can, and we're sure that nothing major is going to happen. And then obviously we get to the weigh-in station, and that's a whole new bag of nerves to weigh it and see how much it weighs. We have got a few little updates and progress to show you on the van since the last video, since the last update video, like this sexy little fridge door. But we'll do that a little bit later on, because we just have to get this way out the way. See what I did there? Before we can carry on. Any guesses on the weight?
It'd be nice if it was like 300 kilos less. That seems like a lot though.
300 kilos less? Before, weighed 3,000 kilograms with all of our belongings out of the van. It was 3,000 kilos, which only would have left us with 500 kilos for all of our belongings, full waters and us. Yeah.
We'll see.
We'll see. You'll come in. You'll come into the weigh station. First little drive out. Come on then.
Right guys, remember how it looked before the maiden voyage. Let's see how much is destroyed on the journey. No, it's not going to be.
Nothing.
Quality build, quality, sturdy, strong build. Come on, Diz. The Lord will ride in luxury. This is nice, and it don't ruin the seats.
Yes.
New seat covers there. What do you think?
We hippied him up a little bit. We had to have a little bit of hippie in this van, didn't we? A little bit of Vinster, that is. Not literally, they're not from Vinster, but you know, that's his decor.
Wow. It's a bit different from the old Vinster, isn't it?
I know, it feels so strange.
It feels so spacious, doesn't it? Nice big bench seat.
I just hope it starts. Otherwise it'll be a right anti-climax. So far so good. We haven't heard any crash bang wallops. We've come down a big hill like this.
200 metres at about 5 kilometres an hour because there's speed bumps. Dun, dun, dun.
The way station.
Let's do this.
Here we go. So we're not staying in the vehicle for the way in. The dogs are. €2 and we'll find out our fate. Push the button. Oh, there we go, 2640.
Oh, that's all right. So it's 3,000. So that's
2640.
2640. So 360 kilos less.
Right, you two out. Let's do it again. That's quite good. I was hoping for 2.5, so not far off. Nick was hoping for 300 below. You were closer then.
Yeah.
So you thought 2.7.
Yeah, I'm happy with that.
Yeah, that's not bad, is it? I mean, we've added obviously overheads and stuff like that. We've got our leisure battery is in. The fridge, which weighs over 20 kilos, is in. There's nothing else to be added apart from personal belongings, ourselves and liquids. So, you know, when you think we've got 3,500 kilograms, I think we can be fairly happy with that.
I think we'll easily keep it under.
We'll have to like write it down on paper what we're going to add, like, you know, the main things, the main bulk of weight ourselves.
Still got a few more holes to cut out as well.
You have got a few more holes to cut out.
I'll cut a few holes out and then reweigh it and see how we go.
I want you to get it down to 2,500, so I think you're going to be doing lots of holes.
So guys, quite happy with that. Quite happy with that.
Yeah.
We saved about 300 kilos. We've done a bit of workings out, haven't we?
Yeah. Put it this way, once we've got all of our things in here, everything we want to take, we're going to be well under the weight, aren't we?
Yeah.
I don't think we could go over. Even if we load it full of stuff, we'd still
We could
be
probably
under
rescue
3.5.
about 30 small dogs from around Europe and carry them in here.
Yeah, we could just get them from one place and drop them off around Europe and still be underweight.
Don't think Dizzy would be too happy, but...
Anyway, so we thought we'd just kind of run you through quickly what we've done since you last seen the van. There has been quite a few little finishing touches, or you can probably notice the old splashback is now in, this piece here. This is a big thing that we did since the last update. So we've now added our door.
Beautiful, that, isn't it?
We're going to put a latch there, and then, you know, that's our fridge, so we can get easy access to that. And that actually, once the latch is there, the fridge door stays up on its own, so we've done it like that. Yeah, and we're just kind of keeping all that open because it looks nice. We've got a bit of storage down the back, and that's just a simple thing.
That's a nice little sanded it down there, quite like that. Little like white trim all the way around. We added this.
We're gonna add like yeah, wedges, if you like, to keep it in, or something to keep it secure. Like, it's quite heavy and it's got good rubber feet on it, so I don't think it's gonna go anywhere, but you want to make sure. So it will be secured properly, as this is like an open unit. Obviously you've got the lid, but these other two units, they are now screwed on, bolted down, completely solid. This is not going anywhere, I tell you. And same with this, it's so solid. And this one also has been like screwed down and all finished off. And we've decided that we're going to hole up these units because we really like this. So we're going to add little holes to all of these as well. Very exciting indeed. The you've seen at the beginning of this vlog, we put the grey water tank on, so everything plumbing wise, it's all connected up, super duper. I did just have a look underneath the van after the drive to make sure it hadn't moved. It is completely fine, completely solid in place, so it's very close now, guys.
So today, apart from the weigh-in, the task is to give me a list of jobs to do while Sarah abandons me and the boys. She's going back to the UK, isn't she?
Yes, I am heading back for a long weekend, a dirty weekend away. Now I go back for a few days. When we get back, or when I get back, we are going off ski to get an awning fitted and 2 windows, and then that's it. It's like the end of the month, the van is completo. We need to get the van, all these little jobs finished off, and then the paperwork's going in. So it kind of really is the end of the build, and I'm looking at that going, oh, we still need to do that.
They're the last tricky bits of van that we need to cover up.
But we're just going to use a stretch carpet for most of that, and then we just got to figure out a little thing for our plug sockets there. So not major jobs at all. We've just been drawing the holes that Nick needs to cut where I'm away. So he just wanted my approval. I just said go for it, you know. Nick's done such a good job on these other cupboards and the unit down there, I think. So just like go drill away.
A bit worrying though, when it's just a plain piece of wood that you haven't done anything to, it's one thing. But when it's a cupboard door that you've cut down to size, sanded, stained, sanded, measured,
just stay away from the edges.
All that, you don't want to mess it up.
And don't do too many and it'll be all right.
What about a little hole here, darling?
I hope he is joking. That is the shower.
Oh, what's just come in the post?
Goodness, we just got a call and look what we've just collected from Mr. Delivery Guy. Can you guess what it is? There's a big long one, big wide one like that, and then there's a square one too, and they're very fragile. It's the new windows, they came really quick. It's brilliant. So this is like a window and then a separate mosquito net frame thing for the side and one for the back. So that is mega exciting.
See? You got a tequila hat on.
He's ready for his holidays, isn't he?
You going on holiday?
There you go, little one. Yeah, so I'm going to the UK tomorrow and I've already got my internet set up thanks to Saily. Now Saily is a brand new eSIM app. Now if you don't know what an eSIM is, it's basically the same as a SIM card, a data SIM card, but it's virtual, so you don't actually have the physical card. It makes life so much easier if you're going on holiday or travelling through different countries. We really struggled in Germany, for example, and coming back from France. We couldn't get internet. And if we had this back then, it would have been so simple. So basically, I'm going to the UK. Sorry about the shouting in the street. I'm going to the UK tomorrow morning and I have already arranged my internet for when I get there. You buy an eSIM, you can buy 5 gig, 1 gig, 20 gig, whatever you think you'll need. I'm just going for a few days, so I've got 5 gigs already activated, already set up. As soon as I land off the plane, boom, I'm online. I don't have to go to a newsagent's, a petrol station or anything like that and go and try and find a SIM card. It's brilliant, it really is, and I really recommend getting the app for when you go on your holidays or you're traveling through multiple countries or any countries. It's available worldwide, about 150 countries. So click the link in our description. We'll leave more information in the description box, and yeah, thank you Saily for sponsoring today's video. Now I better go and get packed.
This is ridiculous. Another police stop on the way to the airport to drop Sarah off and get pulled over again.
Basically, the police were hiding behind a sign in an unmarked car, so not a police car, and flashing people, and he just said that we were going 72 in a 60, but it was an 80 zone, but then just for a tiny bit of the road it turns to a 60 zone.
There's a big scrap yard which hardly anyone ever goes in, and they were waiting the entrance to that. They've done this before to me.
Yeah, but everyone was going fast. There was a lorry right up our arse. None of those got stopped. A car just literally overtook that same time. None of those got stopped.
It's annoying. So
annoying. So really not the best start to the little trip away to the UK. Nick's probably going to get fined and a point, I don't know how it works, a couple of points on his licence, I presume. Okay, so we got a speeding ticket, and it's 50 euros if we pay, you know, if you pay in the next week or so, 100 euros if you don't, you know, it's 50% reduction if you pay in the next week or 10 days. No points on the licence, thank goodness.
I was expecting 150 at 3 points, so...
You don't, yeah. I mean, it's just so very frustrating because every single vehicle that was passing that area was going over 60 kilometres an hour. Little old Vinster, everyone overtakes. Like, everyone overtakes us.
I can't believe Vinny got a speeding ticket.
I know!
Oh my God, well done, Vinster.
And it's so frustrating because if you've seen the last video, you'll see that we got pulled over, breathalyzed, drug test and made to wait for like, I don't know, half an hour, 45 minutes. And then, you know, the very next time we use the van, Nick gets pulled over for a speeding ticket again. So I think it's very naughty. I think you should definitely take it easy on the way back.
I need to start wearing a top hat or something.
Oh dear. In other news, you may have guessed that Nick is currently just about to drop me off at the airport. Thankfully, we left early enough to take into consideration getting stopped by the police for 20 minutes or whatever it was.
Why are you going to the UK if we're driving there in a month's time?
I know. I'm going to the UK because my sister is over from Australia, and we were actually meant to be in the UK kind of this time already in the new van type thing, all of us. But obviously, you know, delays and stuff, and we can't go together. Obviously, we don't want to put the doggies in kennels or anything like that.
They can't go in kennels. They wouldn't survive.
They need to be with us, or at least be with one of us. So it's just me going back for a few days. All good.
Ooh, hopefully your flight takes off. It's a bit windy.
I know. I haven't got time now because we left in plenty of time. Thought we could have a coffee together before we go, but after that police stop, I've got to go straight through.
Have a good journey, enjoy your trip.
Yeah, just a few days, and I'll call you.
Yeah, call me.
Every day, night and day. I'll phone you before I get the flight.
Okay, I'll phone you when I get back.
You'll be back in about an hour.
Yeah. Goodbye.
Love you.
See you in a week. What's she doing?
My sunglasses!
Oh, you forgot your sunglasses.
I know I'm going to England, but there is some sun forecast.
Have you got everything else?
Passport, ID card, phone, that's all I need.
And wallet, that's all you need really.
Alright, love you.
Alright, love you. Have a good journey. Right, time to get this party started. Back to the boys.
Yeah, you found me!
So, back at the van, had a few days off. Sarah's back in the UK now, spending time with family for her birthday. So I thought I'd take the weekend off, just relaxed, watch movies, taking care of the dogs, take them for a nice long river walk to tire them out. But it's Monday now, so it's about time I got back on with the van build. I've got some holes to drill. But first I've got to take all the overhead cupboard doors off. Bit fiddly, quite a few bolts to undo. Sarah's normally in charge of that, but I'll see how I get on.
Cheers!
We've got the doors ready. You ready, boys? Ready for Papa to make a mess? We've got all our doors prepared. I don't think I'm going to follow those holes. I'm just going to wing it. The workshop is here. Sandpaper, drill, and the legendary, my favourite tool, the hole drilling kit. So it's time to have some fun. back at the airport, or just across the border, just waiting for Sarah to come across the border. She's landed on time. Yeah, I can't believe it's 5 days already, and the weekend flew by. Tried to get on with some work yesterday, started drilling the holes, but then Charlie was a bit funny, a bit needy and stuff, so I had to just sit around and watch movies. But anyway, yeah, we survived. She's back!
I'm back!
Dressed all wintry. What's this? Hoodies, big jackets.
1, 2, 3.
Strip off then.
And obviously it's boiling here, but I'm absolutely exhausted because I was up at 2:30 to get the flight. But I'm glad to be home. Really glad.
I know, 2 little boys.
I can't wait to see the babies! Let's go home! So
I'm just gonna make Sarah wait down the street so the dogs think it's just me again. They're gonna be so excited. Charlie? Charlie? Look, oh, who's that? Charlie! Charlie! Who is it? Yeah! Yes! Hey!
Calm down. Calm down.
Yeah! Oh, oh, calm down. Calm down, good boy.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, I told you she was coming, didn't I? Told you.
Yeah, come on then.
Yeah. Oh, waggy tail's back.
Yeah. Think this is our step back from the UK, by the way. Hello everyone. It's a good time. Did miss doggies and husband, of course, and now it's back to finishing off the van, boiling hot. But anyway, this is the step. It's a, what do you call this, half circle, quarter circle?
Quarter circle. Quarter
circle. And we've just got found these legs. They're like old table legs, but they're really, really lightweight and they're quite sturdy. So we're thinking, and that could be the right height.
Those are in our house, by the way.
Yeah, they're in our house and just find them in the street.
Unit. So
we're thinking, and we've got 4 of them, and that would make it sturdy. So you put a piece of wood underneath here, a piece of wood attached to this and this underneath for it to sit on. And then just put the legs on, and then we'll carpet this or something, and then that's quite a good height, we thought, for the doggy. The doggies will be able to jump up like that with a bit of practice, and obviously we need something to step up as well. So that's the idea for the step. It'll be better when it's in place and you see it. You'll be able to completely understand if you think it works. If you don't think this is going to work, let us know in the comments and give us some suggestions. Oh dear. Charlie's a little bit sick, isn't he? Nick did mention he was a little bit off his food for a day or so. And then this morning, he did a little poo-poos. Oops. He did a little poo-poo in the lounge and we woke up to that, and he never ever does that. And then also today he's vomited a couple of times. We are keeping an eye on him. He did eat quite a lot yesterday after not eating for like the day before, but I think we might have to pop to the vets this afternoon when they reopen. So he's a little bit forlorn. Yeah, it's difficult when your baby's sick, isn't it? Is he alright?
Not really, to be honest. He just did a couple of spots of poo, a bit runny poo. The last day before Sarah came back, he was a bit funny, wasn't eating. He was a bit slow on his walks.
We'll go back in a minute, little one, okay? We'll go back in a minute. Yeah, the vet opens in like an hour and a half, so we'll pop up there. It's very hot today, but it's nice and cool under the van. He's not panting or anything. So we'll go home in a second. You'll be all right, sweetie. Good job, my love.
Thanks. Too much or not enough, or just right?
Just right, I think.
Says Goldilocks over there.
I think they look good.
Yeah, so cut the holes, sanded them down, painted the inside of the holes. I'm quite happy with them. Now it sort of carries a cosmic, nice theme throughout the van rather than just that unit down there.
I said you could put like carpet, like the blue carpet, on the inside, and then you just have like blue holes type thing. And that would actually look really cool.
But we might actually paint these, mightn't we?
We might paint them.
We're thinking we might leave the frames white and then paint these different colours.
Yeah.
Just to get a bit of colour going on.
We're now on a mission to get all of the van completely finished as best it can, get the paperwork in, get it all approved, and then we can hit the road and make adjustments as we go, like you do with a self-build. Charlie seems okay now, doesn't he?
He's happy under the van.
He would rather be out here under the van
in the dirt
than in the house. He does actually prefer to be outside. Anyway, what's happening next week, darling?
The windows and the awning is going in and on.
It's very exciting. That is the transformation. So yeah, we are away in the van next week. Probably first night actually, sleeping away in the van and testing a few things out whilst we go and get our windows done. So come and join us next week because I think it's going to be a pretty good episode.
Find out if our bed survives the first night.
We should make those little adjustments. Or sleep on the floor, one of the two. All right guys, follow us for daily updates on our other socials, and
make sure you subscribe. Tell all your friends.
Subscribe to the channel.
Yeah,
that'd be perfect.
Free, easy, why not?
Ding that bell, ding that bell so you don't miss a video, and we'll see you all next Thursday.
Take care guys, see you soon.
Bye. Everything has double purpose in this van, but check this out. We did want to make the dogs a little base, didn't we? Do you remember when we first started the build, we're going to build them a little house? Well,
oh, look at that, how cool is that?
Perfect little cubby hole for them.